Hello everyone, I am here doing the Tree of Life spread with my Native Spirit Oracle cards for humanity. So, like my Egyptian Tarot card reading for humanity, this is for Native Spirit Oracle cards reading. And these cards were made by Denise Lynn at the base of a sacred mountain, and she is a registered member of the Cherokee tribe. Alright, let's see. One thing I didn't mention on my Egyptian tarot cards for humanity over the last month was the Hong Kong thing, protests, or Epstein. Yeah, he committed suicide. I'm sure. Let's see. I get a sense that the forces at like the Alliance versus the Cabal, I get a sense the Cabal is just trying to procrastinate and buy as much time as they can and develop the AI system and roll it out before the Alliance wins. I think that's what they're getting at. And then you know that the AI Singularity Net is part of crypto blockchain. So careful with that. So what do we got here? We got the Ancestors card. We got Tribal Spirit Dancer. We got Ego Medicine. We got Song of the Wild. Let's see, what else can we talk about? September is recovery. I mean, we got Virgo, and then we get, at the end of the month, we get the air sign, Libra. So, and, Mother Earth is Virgo generally, Gaia. And balancing the scales, Libra, October, transition. So, recovery and balance for them, generally, in the month of September. Mostly recovery. Let's see, the 23rd is when autumn starts. Or is it the 30th? Can't see from here. Calendar on the wall over there. So, a couple more weeks, 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks. We get the autumn season, fall season. What would you guys want to talk about? Spirit of Air. Comment below if you have any questions, comments, whatever. And I may or may not respond depending on what you say. Ancestor Forest, or Ancient Forest, sorry. I just did a video about the book, the last book I read, Emerald Tablets of Hermes and the Kabbalah. I'll be doing more work with that for you. Come on, cards. Give me some cards. Labor Day. Who worked on Labor Day? I did. It's funny how on Labor Day all the people of service to others are working. If you're in the service industry, you provide some kind of service for someone else. Most of us, majority of us, especially in America, worked today. Labor Day is to recognize all the people that do all the hard work to make this country great. But we don't get the day off. It's alright. There is an event I'm going to on 11/11, November 11th. Well, it's the weekend of November 11th. And it's in Estes Park. I hope to have some footage of it, share with you guys. And I'll definitely do a video about it. For sure. Alright, I'm going to just pick 3 cards. Warrior of the Heart. This card comes up for me all the time. Wounded Healer also comes up for me all the time. And Flowing River. Alright. So we'll show you what the tree looks like. So down here you have the root ground of the tree. Here's the trunk or the main, and then here's the top part of the tree. Alright. So on the base, I think the tree on the left, I think we go left to right here. So the 4 root cards represent the underlying energy occurring right now in humanity's mental body, physical body, emotional body, and spiritual body. So we first have the mental body, which is ancestors. So in September, humanity's mental body is reflecting upon the ancestors. So, I'm going to read ancestors here. Wisdom is blossoming. Even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it, and much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. Be aware of the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. Watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. And your native spirit wants you to know there's wisdom that dwells deep within yourselves, that's a spiritual bequest from your ancestors. This wisdom has come not only from your forebears' joyous, carefree times, it has also bloomed from their failures, deflated dreams, and seemingly wrong turns in life. Part of their message to you is to cherish every experience, for all of it will deepen your wisdom, compassion, and understanding, as it did theirs. Also know that there's an inner wisdom within you. Always, it's simply a matter of turning within in order to access it. Native people always call on their ancestors for support. To ask for their help is to walk the native path. Sometimes you may be so focused on what's outside you that you forget that wisdom is available to you from the spirit of your ancestors. Be willing to ask, for they want to support you. The journey, imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate with and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. On this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you. At different times in your life, different predecessors will be sending you support. Give thanks their support. The more gratitude you have for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. Okay? And then we have physical body. Tribal spirit dancer. Okay? And dancing is a great way to help with your body. Physical body. Okay? Tribal spirit dancer. Card meaning. Let's go. Say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire. Unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of your life. Laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes. Run outside in the sprinklers. Positive energy. Your native spirit wants you to know you are on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms to the heavens and dance. Choose life on your terms. Clear out mental and emotional clutter. Move beyond those situations that you have outgrown. Don't accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay listening to the rhythm of your heart and following your dreams. The journey. Turn on music and move. Tribal dance isn't about looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside your heart and expressing this with your body and your emotions. If you want to break free, then start first by expressing yourself wild and free, and the circumstances of your life will transform. Nice. All right. Next is emotional body. Let's work on those emotions, people. Let's see. Eagle medicine. All right. What is eagle medicine for the emotional body? Card meaning. Profound connections to the Creator and the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you or to others. This is the time to face fear and overcome it. So, polarity. If you're having depression, what's the opposite of depression? Being happy, right? So you want to Kundalini, or which is chakras, and imagine your heart chakra spiraling in whatever direction you think, clockwise, counterclockwise. Your body will know which direction needs to spin. Okay, and think happy. Be happy with that spinning, and you'll notice that it, boom, gets rid of that depression. Or if you have fear, be courageous. Let's open the mind. Okay. Alright, moving on. What was I saying? Okay, your native spirit wants you to know if the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you. You are at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life Excuse me. From a rarefied vantage point, eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Your single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reasons for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator. Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. The journey. Go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. And that's why I got feathers. Feathers work. Okay? Excuse me. I'm going to get a drink of water. Much better. Alright. I got that drink of water. And it's filtered water. No fluoride. Bad. Oh, and feathers. You don't want to buy some retail feathers, okay? It's not. You want to go find your own feathers in the wild. Go out. Okay? Retail feathers or buying feathers from someone else, unless you know it's like from a metaphysics store and you got good vibes, they're not some rip-off energy manifestation, whatever. Just be careful with buying feathers. So next we have spiritual body. And the card for the spiritual body is Song of the Wild. Okay, and these root cards that we would just do, 4 root cards, underlying energy occurring right now, September 2nd, 2019. So this is a spiritual body. Song of the Wild. Alright, Song of the Wild. Card meaning. New horizons await you. You're ready to savor the wonders of the world. Take some risks. Answer the call of the wild. Step out of your comfort zone. Live passionately. Take steps in the direction of freedom. Expand beyond your limitations and boundaries. Maybe it's time to take a journey or do something new and exciting. And your spirit wants you to know you are entering a period of expansion and going beyond your self-imposed limitations. Even if you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new and do things in a different way. You might even visit far-off lands or wild natural places. Adventure often entails risk, but without it, life can become lackluster and stagnant. There's a vast new and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you'll never see it if you don't venture out. The journey. Plan a trip. Take some classes that get you out of your comfort zone. Try new styles. Do the same things that you're always done, but in a new and different way. Push beyond your boundaries. Step out of character. Spend time in the wilderness. Do some mushrooms, ayahuasca in the wild, if you're okay with that. If that resonates with you. Or learn how to have out-of-body experiences. Or go to somebody, spiritual advisor, about leaving the earth, or getting out of this, what you're stuck in 3D world. Spiritual. Okay, so this is what's happening. Underlying energy occurring right now in your spiritual body. Alright, so the next card is the base of the tree, where you are right now in our life. So, in humanity's life. Okay, this is where humanity is right now. Remember, this is all humanity. So I'm just, if it comes up and it feels like, hey, that sounds like something I can do or relates to me or whatever. That's what I'm trying to get at here. But this is generally humanity as a whole. What we're going through in September, okay? So it looks good so far. Looks like things are going to be good. Spirit of air. This is where humanity is right now in our life. We're in the spirit of air. Alright, card meaning. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared out. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention. Don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The spirit of air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. The journey, one of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from spirit, is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believe that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator, and they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it is the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen and get a sense of what messages it might have for you. Okay? Alright, so then we have the upper part of the tree. Four branches are where humanity's heading in the future in regard of our mental body, which was ancient forest. Okay? Mental body. Okay, what's the minds of mankind heading? Where are we heading mentally? Where are we heading mentally? Card meaning your roots go deep, incredible, radiant, healing strength is available to you and grows within you. Do not doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. There's immense, unseen, but very real support around you. You are loved and cherished. You are grounded, stable, and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. Your native spirit wants you to know throughout the world, those in indigenous cultures revere what are called the tree people. The powerful life force of trees can bring healing, strengthening, and grounding energies. The kind of tree might vary from culture to culture, but the reverence and gratitude for its beneficial energies are the same. The ancient forest is alive with nature spirits. Additionally, each tree has an individual spirit, especially powerful and resilient. The forest can survive the harshest conditions because of the mutual support of the spirit of the entire forest. Greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation. Sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations. The journey. Adopt a tree. It can be one in your yard or one in a nearby park or wilderness area. Talk to the tree. Touch its bark. Give thanks. And by doing so, you create an energy connection that will continue to nurture you, no matter how far away you are from your adopted tree. The Amazon just burned. But, on the bright side, since 2005, the amount of rainforest that has been burned is half that of 2005. Okay? So, it's half empty or half full. I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just saying it's not like, oh my god, the world's on fire, run to the hills, we're all gonna die. No, that's ridiculous. Global warming's gonna kill us all. We gotta pay the rich to be richer, and that way they can somehow save us by paying carbon tax. Yeah! Okay, that's retarded. Meanwhile, they're flying their jets 4 or 5 times a month. Hypocrites. Warrior of the heart. Remember, politicians, their job is to make you believe that they're going to do what's right for you. Doesn't mean they have to. There's no law that says the politicians have to do what they say they're going to do. Sorry, there's not. Alright. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Where humanity's physical body is heading over September, by the end of September. Warrior of the heart. That's me, baby. Warrior of your heart. Card meaning you have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. Your native spirit wants you to know. The greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies laid down their weapons rather than fight. Like Bruce Lee. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away. But there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that fearless. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. Be a gray Jedi. Don't be courageous and not acknowledge fear. Acknowledge fear and act. The journey lists everything that you are afraid of. Then the next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make it a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. Alright. Where humanity's emotional body is heading. Wounded healer. What's a wounded healer? Only the best healer there ever was. But if he's so good, why didn't he heal himself? Oh, because he's healing everyone else. Doesn't have time to heal himself. He's healing everyone else. Card meaning healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer and you provide healing for others. And even if you're not conscious of it, whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know the wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardships and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. The journey lists each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then, next to each one, write down what came out of the situation that was a benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer, I am healed, so be it. Remember, that is for the emotional body. So heal your emotions, okay, everybody? Especially if you're a liberal, okay? Get over it, okay? Your feelings are going to get hurt. Heal them. Move on. Be the warrior of a heart. Heal your wounds, okay? And the warrior of heart was your physical body, okay? All right. Well, last one where humanity's headed is flowing river. Spiritual body, flowing river. Spiritual body, flowing river. Where we're headed next month. card meaning. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good time. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Your native spirit wants you to know rivers have personalities and carry energy just as animals and plants do. From the Moras to the Australian Aborigines and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse that the direction that it is going. This means that when the card flowing river chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. The journey. As you shower, the water flows over your body. Imagine that everything is flowing in your life. Spend time next to a river or stream and watch the flowing waters. Use it as a metaphor to let go and enter the flow. Another thing you can do with all this is to get a black stone. You can be out in the middle of nowhere and find a stone and be like, oh my God, that's a black stone. It doesn't matter. Black stone, put all of your frustrations and negative emotions and whatever